Good morning, everybody. Hitting those like buttons. Hit those like buttons. You turn it on. You hit the like button. You hug a friend. And it's on. Good morning, Vague. Jesus Christ, we're not even going to answer you, even though I just did. Ricimoto people. We're going to do the drawing this morning for Ricimotos, and they're going to get what's in that box. So, but you have to be in the experiment already, and remember to send me your picture of your experiment when you send me your address for your prize. Okay? You got to remember that part. You're going to send me a picture of your experiment when you send me your address for the prize. So right now we have about, and we're going to be giving a prize away. We've been doing this every day since we started the experiment here, Tuesday through Friday, right? So 4 a week. And we're going to finish this experiment tomorrow. Will be the end of only the second week. Only 2 weeks. So we've got a lot of giveaways to do. Practically everyone on the list will end up getting something based off of the numbers. It's just what order are you going to get it in? Good morning, everybody. Big J. Big J, you're number 2 on this list. Numbers 1 through 21. Okay? Numbers 1 through 21. So far, 5, 13, 18, and 20 have already taken home a prize. So we're going to exclude them from the spin. Okay? Everybody says, give me a thumbs up saying, so far, so cool. Give me a thumbs up. So far, so cool. We had 21 people in the list. So 1 through 21 are in the sort, but we've excluded some winners off of this list. That's pretty good. If we take 4 away from 21, that leaves us 17. How many days are left so far in how many days do we have left of our experiment? How many? Something like 15. Am I right? Something around 15. Is that going to be sad if only 2 people, pigs, only 2 people don't get something? Is that going to be really sad? I guess we'll figure it out when we get there, right? We'll figure it out when we get there. Okay, here we go. We're going to spin to win. Okay, Mr. McFeely's like, yeah, it is kind of sad, Bob. Saying, yeah, now that you mention it. Good morning, everyone. We're going to spin to win. I love the wheel. Number 18. I thought I took 18 off the list. We have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. I thought I excluded 18. Houston, we have a problem. Okay, I think I might have to do this. Sorry, Melissa G. 18 is Melissa G, by the way. But we sent her last week. Will that make a difference? I wish CCS was here. Okay, now are they off the list? Yeah, 18's now missing. 18's missing. Okay. 18 is missing, so here we go. We're going to try it again. That's number one. That's number one this time. Number one. That's going to be free the Ancient One. We're going to free him. We're going to free him. He's not ancient. He turned 45 last week. He's not ancient, but we're going to free him anyways. Congratulations to Free for winning the Ricey Moto contest. Ricey Moto contest. Congratulations to Free. Let's free what's in the box. Let's free what's in the box. Okay? 3.5 G's of Thrasher. A Thrasher mix. Free. You don't even have to send me your address. I have it on file. We now have a stealth file. I used to need everybody's address. If I've received it once or twice and I've sent you something, we have a stealth file that we can keep your address at now. Good. This is such a beautiful, beautiful jar. This jar is so gorgeous, and I love this jar so much. I love this jar. This jar is really is literally the prettiest rice jar I've ever known. You, my friend, disgust me. I can't stand you. I want nothing more to do with you but to sit you on the end of the tray and just cuss at you 2 to 3 times a day. That's it. Lovely. Terrible. You're lovely. You're terrible. Are you guys doing your experiments? It's kind of fun. I have to admit it. It's a little bit fun. Especially when you're doing the love jar. The love jars, it almost hurts your feelings to have to yell at rice. You know what? Kilo, I see you there. Your package has sat here for a week while I waited for you. I put it back into inventory. If you'll send me your address again, I'll send you something. I don't even remember what it was that I put back. But in the future, let's everybody get me your address right away. I know you said you're trying to email me. Everybody's able to if they do this. They go to the DetroitMushLab.net. Scroll to the bottom of that. There's an email little contact thing. You can contact me there. I'll figure out something and send it to you. But send me an address over there, please. Thank you. That's the kind of thing that messes stuff up because we really do have a rule. We try to get you have to get your name in within 24 hours because we're running an operation here. Honestly, seriously, and I'm not trying to be a jerk. As a matter of fact, I was going to show you guys this today because I'm talking about stealthy operations, right? Watch this. Watch this. You're going to like this. Wait a minute. Where are we going? Here we go. Okay. You guys, I know, Anthony Hunt, I agree. Herbie's doing a phenomenal job. Herbie's got the wrench. Okay. Shy isn't coming? No? We don't need to say something about Shy in a few minutes. Watch this. Watch this. So I started a new program. Shipping program. It is a lot of fun for a guy that likes graphs and to nerd out on information. Okay? This is a report from April 1st. This report will start on April 1st. I want to show you guys something. This is like pretty cool. Okay, you ready? This is the reason I'm kind of bringing this up too right now. Kilo, we ship a lot of stuff out of here and we got to stay on top of it because we have a really good record. See this? And so far this month, we've 93 shipments starting on the 1st. 93 shipments so far. You know how many delivery issues we've had? One out of 93. I'm trying to keep it that way. Is that a good number, you guys? One delivery issue we've had out of 93 shipments so far this month. I'm like proud of that number, Higgs. We want to keep it going. You guys help us keep it going by getting your information in here as quick as you can. RX says the get down ratio is low. Isn't that a great number? Bill's gone, it's acceptable, Pops. Don't get carried away. Okay? Now, here's another thing that's really neat. Let me show you guys this. These are my recipient zones. Zone 1, you got to get on the ball. Zone 1. Yeah, I know, free. Just don't ask for tracking. Trust it's coming. All right? Zone 1. Where are you? You're somewhere near Zone 9. What's going on with Zone 1 and Zone 9? What's going on with you guys? You're zoning out. Now, here's what we're going to do. Today's Never Winter Before isn't really going to be a Never Winter Before. It's going to be a geographical loneliness. Okay, you guys ready? Today, I'm not doing a Never Winter Before. I'm doing a geographical loneliness. Okay, let me explain. You guys ready? Do you want to be lonely? If you were a zone, would you want to be lonely? No, you wouldn't. How's this? We have states. This is only since April 1st. April 1st. I was hoping to, Sandy, you know how we have a maps where we tag people, right? I haven't been doing that lately. Free gets mad at me. Bobs, you need to do the map. I do need to do the map some more. But here's a different map. Are you ready, Free? This is gonna be fun. On this analytics here, they tell me the states that have been delivered to based off of the parameters of the report. Oh yeah, Big J likes the map too. He used to be our map monitor. So how many states do you think so far that the Detroit Mush Lab has not mailed something to in the month of April? How many states? While you guess, I'm going to count. How many states have we not mailed to so far? in the month of April. While you're thinking of that one, what states? D. Anderson has the number right first. Good job, D. 17 states I counted. Real quickly. That means 33 of you guys have been getting presents or orders. What state has the most orders? What state has received the most orders? Which state has received the most orders? Texas, most of you are thinking. Texas is number 2. Texas, you Texans are all over it. Texas is number 2. Ohio, Roger, Ohio's 0. You're one of the zeros. Which state? Marcy said it. New York. New York. Are you guys interested in this stuff? Is it okay that I do this? Is it okay? It's fun, right? This is fun. Do you guys want to know the facts? These are the facts, man. These are the facts. Hey, we're a crew. You guys should know what's going on over here. Am I right? Okay. Here we go. Wait. What happened to my thing? Oh, boy. Okay, no filter. What happened? Oh, here we go. I don't know how to turn. There it is. Okay. Okay. So these states right here. Oh, no. The ones with no coloring in them, we haven't sent anything to them this month. The no color states. The other ones, the colors are based off of how many we've sent. Top states. New York, 9.5% of the shipments have gone to New York. Texas, Florida, Tennessee, North Carolina. Okay? If you did this month, it didn't come from pirate ship. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm doing a giveaway right now. Right now. But you have to live in the state that has received no packages so far this month to participate. So, if you live in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Wyoming, Utah, New Mexico, Arkansas, Mississippi, North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Ohio, Virginia, Connecticut, and Vermont. Those states, if you live in those states, only people that live in those states, have I said it enough? And Alaska, we have sent to Hawaii. Alaska counts too. Okay? If you live in only the unreceived states this month, you're going to participate in this giveaway. You're going to give me a number between 1 and 50. Go. Number between 1 and 50. Go. And you can put up to 3 of them online at one time. Okay? Only the people that live in the blank states. All right? And if there aren't enough of them, I'm just going to pick one that's close to the number. But you have to, and we'll know, obviously, when you send us your address, it has to be from one of these states. Okay? So, and if you haven't been, if your state hasn't received it, you can answer as many times as you want. But that's only if your state hasn't received something. If you send me an address and it's from one of these states, I'm going to disqualify you. Okay? So how many? There aren't very many of you, are there? We don't even have anybody from Wyoming here today, or Utah. North Dakota's completely unrepresented. Where's Minnesota? Where are they? What happened to Pocatello, Idaho? The word's not out. We got a lot of work to do. New Mexico, what's happening in Albuquerque? What's going on? So far, I've had 4 people answer. What is going on? Mississippi, you got a problem? You got a problem out there? They're still not getting internet service. Okay, all right. I think I'm just going to give it away. All right? I'm going to pick a state. First person, who's in, is there anybody here? Who's from Minnesota? I'm going to send something to a Minnesotan. Who's from Minnesota? Quick. First person from Minnesota. Your address when you send it to me has to be from Minnesota. Who's from Minnesota? Any Minnesotans? Anybody having a mini soda out there? This is not working out like I thought it would. I'm trying to fill in the map. What's wrong with you, Mississippi? MISSI, I don't buy. Okay? All right? So, Minnesota, you're out. Wyoming, do I have anybody from Wyoming? Give me a Wyominger person. No? No Wyomings. Streety, don't identify. That gets creepy. The whole word freaks me out. Okay. Let's do another one. So far, Minnesota, you're not here. Wyoming, you're certainly not here. I'm not even going to test North Dakota. I know they're not. We have South Dakota that got just filled in by Mary Jane. You know what? Let's just go for an obvious one. Virginia. Who's in Virginia? Who lives in Virginia? Give me a Virginian. Any Virginians out there? This is getting tiring. Okay, Paige, you're good. Paige, it's you. Paige, first Virginian. Good job, Paige. All right, so I'm going to be so happy tomorrow when I print out your label and that turns into a green color. Okay? In Kingston, you're out of control. That's what you are. Paige, send me an address. And Paige, pick a number. Pick a number between 1 and 6. Pidgey, pick a number between 1 and 6. We haven't sent Paige anything in a while. She always wins. She's a smart girl. She's like Kim, super smart. Paige, 1 through 6. She says number 4. Number 4. Paige, here it is. That would have been number 1. Number 2. Number 3. You picked number 4. That's 2 grams of Ghost and a couple of capsules to cap it off. Paige, that's what I'm sending anybody that was the first Virginian of the month. Okay? That's your Virginia. I didn't say it's a lot. I'm trying to fill in my map. So, I'm going to try to fill in the map again tomorrow. Give me 5 people that think that's okay. Don't we want to fill in the map? At least 1 month. Can you imagine you send all 50 states, or at least close, in 1 month? Goals. Goals we have here, I'm telling you. Okay. We're going to still do a really big giveaway here, so hang in there. So far this morning, we've done a Rice-A-Moto giveaway, and we've done a Let's Fill in the Map giveaway. Okay, and really one of the things that's happening as a result of that, let's be honest, we're spreading it around. We're trying to get spores everywhere. New York's grabbing all the spores right now. So, you guys are ready for this? You ready for this? Doopy, I'm sorry we can't send out of the country, only to the, well, I actually do send to Hawaii. I've never sent anything to Alaska. So, the 50 states. New York be growing, right, Cleanie? There's some really beautiful, I love New York. Beautiful people come from New York. A lot of my friends are in New York. Did you guys hear about the photon? Did anybody hear about that? Did you hear about the photon? No? So the photon's going through security at an airport. TSA stops him and says, hey, you don't have any luggage? And he says, no, I'm traveling light. Right? Well, how about that? You any hunters out there? I'm traveling light. A biologist, a chemist, and a statistician. You're out hunting together. The biologist shoots a deer and he misses 5 feet to the left. Okay? The chemist takes a shot and he misses 5 feet to the right. The statistician says, we got him. Do the math, okay? Do the math. These are smart jokes. We're not doing dad jokes this morning. We're doing smart jokes. You have to actually pay attention, okay? If you're a statistician and go 5 feet to the left, I'm gonna go right down the center. People often accuse me of stealing other people's jokes, of being a plagiarist. Their words, not mine. Yeah. It was their words. You ever heard of a Freudian slip? Call it a Freudian slap, just to see if they notice. It's hard to explain. It's very hard to explain puns to kleptomaniacs. They keep taking things literally. They don't get the pun, man. They took it literal. Okay. Am I getting enough laugh emojis here? Am I bringing down the house? What's the difference between ignorance and apathy? What's the difference between ignorance and apathy? I don't know, and I don't care. Ignorance, I don't know. Apathy, I don't care. Okay. All right, but this I don't know, and I don't care. All right. How about this one? You guys ready for it? So the bartender says, "We don't serve time travelers here." A time traveler then walks into the bar. That is so stupid. No, that didn't. No. Eggs. I always wanted to time travel, but I was worried about what would happen to my photons if I did. Okay? I don't know, Mushy, what is it? What's the difference between an enzyme and a hormone? Which one is it? I don't know. What's the difference? I can't believe these are so silly. Mushy, enzymes and hormones, you got my attention. All right. How about this one? A linguistics professor. This one's a little long, and I'm going to have to ask you to pay attention. Thank you, Herbie. Thank you. I didn't even have to say anything. I can't hear an enzyme. Hormone. Ew. Ew, I get it. Oh. Okay. All right, Herbie. Yeah, that was a little awkward. Thank you. Herbie the Wrench. A linguistics professor says during a lecture, he's linguistics, he knows everything about languages, okay? He says in English, a double negative forms a positive. But in some languages, such as Russian, a double negative is still a negative. However, in no language in the world can a double positive form a negative. From the back of the class, he hears a voice, "Yeah, right." Thinking caps on? Double positive became a negative? I'll move on. That was complicated. Do you ever want to make your TV smarter? Smart TV. Do you ever want to make your TV smarter? Turn up the brightness knob. Okay? Oh, jeez. All right. I'm going to do this one. I'm kind of liking the jokes this morning. We haven't done jokes in a while. We got all serious all the time. Jokes are good for the soul, okay? We might have found better ones. I don't know, okay? Q. You know the line when you say, the English people say, line up in a queue. Go stand in the queue. Well, here in America, we call that go stand in the line. But over there, they count it. They say stand in the queue. Look at what Cobalt just wrote right there. Q. Cobalt spelt it absolutely correctly. So pay attention to how he spelt it because that's part of the joke. Okay? You have to be smart to get these jokes. Like Cobalt and CCS. Q is spelled just with the Q. The other four letters are waiting in line. You could put a lot of letters back. How many? We could probably put a bunch more on there, right? You could put like 8 more U's, another E or 3. They're just waiting. But the Q. Who cares? All right. And this one's in honor of Albert Hoffman. We'll make this our last joke for today. This is this is it. All right, we ready? Chemists. What do you do? Chemists. What do you do with the chemist that's ill? He's ill, doesn't feel well. What do you do with him? First, you try helium. Then, you try to cure him. And if none of that works, use barium. Heal him. Cure him. Barium. Okay. All right. That might be enough to stop with for today. Okay. Give me 5 people. Give me 5 people that want me to tell a couple of jokes tomorrow. Give me 5. That's all I need. That's all the prompting I'll need. Okay? We'll come up with some more. We'll try to do better, as a matter of fact. Because I think we can. Something tells me we can do better. Let's tell some more tomorrow. I love telling jokes. Free the Ancient One, you're killing it. Free's got a nice little harvest that he sent me a picture of. Congratulations, Free. Congratulations, Free. Jeff Coleman sent me this. First thing this morning I woke up, and it was on my, thanks. It was on my IG page. And I want you guys, I'm going to play it 2 or 3 times. And I want you to just consider that if this, it's going to be this one, that if this were you, raffle drawings tomorrow after tea for the Pops Epic card. Okay, sounds good. We'll mention it again tomorrow. And Herbie, thank you for doing that, putting out my IG. Herbie, you're doing such a good job. So imagine, if you will, that this is you, and if this is you, how would you feel about how your day starts? Okay? Oops. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a doll. Is that is that cake? What's she doing? She's sneaking some cake. Nippy, she's sneaking a little bit of cake. And sure enough, and it's not even a fork, it's a spoon. And it lands on the, she would have been in so much trouble if it landed on the floor. She would have been caught. They would have known. But no, the universe is looking out for her. Okay, Matthew, that's my life. Oh, Streety winning. Oh, first of all, I want to get her in so much trouble for being a little sneak. But I said, no, I love her. Never mind. Nice job, sweetie. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Now, if it had ended up on the floor, would she pick it up? Or would she just go back to the box? We will never, ever know. Oh, Jeff sent me that. That is so cute. There's so many things in there. I just we'll never know. We'll never know. And she does. I agree with Penny. She looks like a baby Niffer Mama. If you guys met Niffer Mama, that's what she looked like when she was a baby. Okay? She needs to go fishing with me and Jeff. Oh, that's so cute, Jeff. Thank you for sending that. Sincerely. I also want to thank just yesterday we started. I hope I'm not driving a lot of people crazy with this seeming money grab for Mushfest, but I really do have a motive, and one of them is to get as many people involved as possible, even if you weren't able to make it there. And some of us aren't going to. I mean, some of our really good friends had other plans or things are coming up. And I just want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart. I was bouncing the numbers with Sandy yesterday afternoon, evening, and we're good. We've got the house paid for. It's done. Anybody that wants to donate a little more, that's fine, because one or two more of us have put in a lot. But we don't, that's not what it's about. But it's covered. And you always worry about that, make sure. And it's not going to be one where we show up and it won't be there. Okay, but we got that covered. And then it looks like we've done a really good job on gathering up funds to help feed the fam. We've done a really good job of that. At this point now, anything that we are gathering is going to be surplus, because I think we can do what we set out to do with the money and the donations that you guys have made through raffles and all these other things that we've done to help generate some food money, so people can go there and not have to spend a dime of their own money. Okay? Sandy and Carlotta have done a great job at their end. Each and every one of you have been incredibly generous. Just yesterday, we said, okay, let's do another thing. We're going to put out a Pops book. And for $15, I sound like one of those commercials, I'll even sign the inside cover and ship it to you. So I had 5, a limited edition. I had 5 of them to offer. They were gone in an hour. Boom. Another $75 dropped into the food pot. Thank you. At some point, we have to stop asking. Okay? Because by no means is anything meant to take advantage of anybody. Yeah, within an hour, we had that. We picked up $270 on the jar raffle. Sandy's keeping track of the card raffle. And then we're going to do one more Dino Bone raffle next week. Okay? So, we should all be sincerely proud of ourselves for the stuff that we're putting together as a virtual group, and just continuing to make our mycology community grow. Look at what we're doing. Look at the map today. You know what I'm saying? We added another person to the map. Virginia's on now. That kind of stuff. We want everywhere to be covered. We want everywhere. We want everywhere to be taken care of. Okay? Oh, we are certainly a cult here, Jake. Yep, you can accuse me of that all day long. Yeah, that'll work. So I want to do a reading. We won't have to be here till 10:15 today. We only here till 10 or so. Loving yourself is honoring yourself. Okay? Well, Jake, you should have asked that question in a kind way before you made a rude comment. We'll love you here, and please come. This page is about learning how to be kind and generous and impeccable, and not take things personal and not gossip, and that. More of those you here can tell you what we do here. Okay? There are parts of us. Jake, when you start out saying cult vibe, maybe it's not rude, but maybe it's not what you meant. I don't know. Okay, we'll have that discussion some other time. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you are. There are parts of us that are easy to love. It might be our helpful side. It might be our sense of humor. It might be the fact that we share our Netflix passwords. There are also parts of us that aren't so easy to take. For me, the author here, that's my moodiness, my overthinking, my not using my creative ways, making things difficult with my insecurities, holding on to the wheel too hard. If we had it our way, we'd only have the lovable elements, and all the other things that we don't approve of ourselves would get phased out. If we had it our way. Would we be a one-hit wonder, kind of like a pop song that lasts only this long, if that was the case? Would we? You'd almost be a one-hit wonder. That's why we are in constant need to improve ourselves. Artists, musicians, they're in a constant need to write another song. Publish another hit. Write another book. Grow another tub. Constantly in the need to improve. Especially a skill set. What we're hoping is that the newer version of ourselves is better than the old version. Give me 5 people that agree with that. Give me 5 people that agree with that. We're hoping that the new version of ourselves that we're practicing is better than the old version. We move beyond hope when we start doing. Now it's not sitting around hoping, we're actually doing. We should all strive for progress and expand our mindsets beyond where they are. But we'll need to make space and time to mourn our mindsets of the past. Not a lot of space, a little. If you don't remember where you came from and who you were, it's hard to honor where you're going. We're not focused on it, but we're not ashamed of it. Therein lies the problem. Therein lies a lot of the drug addiction. Shame. One of the reasons step programs work so well is because you get it out of you. It's no longer shameful. Some of the things that you thought were shameful, you thought you were the only one that did them. You'll find out you aren't. A lot of us did them too. No shame. Shame is in how you're attached to the experience. Some of the things that I thought were the most shameful things I ever did, when I exposed them in a therapeutic setting with others, I found out I helped them. My shameful experience became someone else's opportunity to not have to go there. I was the one, I was out there, I got the arrows in my ass from the Indian. I ran in the fort, I'm showing you the arrows in my ass. You don't need to go out there and get them yourself. If I didn't show you my arrows in my ass, you'd be out there and you'd be getting some too. So there's an honorific almost in showing you. I'm not afraid, I'm not ashamed of them. If I could show you the arrows, maybe you don't get any. If we don't remember and we don't exercise the lack of shame, it'll hang around. It'll make you sick. You'll get anxious and depressed. You don't want to face anybody else here. Shame is debilitating. Well, at least I feel I'm sorry. What? Use that experience to grow yourself and others. 3 to 5 times a week I come on here and I confess something. Old relationships have taught us to be the new person we are today. Old relationships. We always think relationships just mean you and me, people. We have relationships with everything. I have relationships with my mushrooms. I have relationships with a bong pipe. I have relationships with my lawn. I have relationships with the groceries. We have relationships with everything. When we say the word relationship here, don't just think person to person only. That's not the only context. Old relationships have taught us to be the new person we are. My relationship with cocaine has taught me to be the person I am today. Should I be mad at that relationship? Honestly, that was a question I'm asking out loud. Should I be mad? Should I be disgusted with that relationship? Should I be hard on myself for it? Should I walk around kicking myself in the butt for those lost years? No, it's hard to admit. I'm ashamed of myself, and I just got No. We take these relationships and we flip them upside down until we grow a new identity. Sometimes we look back with a face palm, wondering how we could have ever been so narrow-sighted and so naive, filling ourselves with regret and resentment. No matter how much better we get, some of us still fall into the trap of lamenting how bad we were. And that's because we haven't made it a priority to see those old versions of ourselves as important steps on our journey to getting to better places. I'm going to say that again. The reason that we can stay in the shame game is because we don't recognize that those were important steps that we had to take on that journey we're on to get where we are today and going. Important steps that should be focused on as a step, not as a secret, not as shame. The old me is not my enemy. The old me is an important friend who helped develop the me that I am today. Oh gosh, that's hard. We want to be so hard on our old selves and love our new selves. We do. We're forgetting to still love the old self part. It's okay to still love the old part. You're not loving the sin. You're not loving the mark you missed. You're loving the person that's learned to hit the mark now. You can't learn to hit a mark unless you missed a couple. Nobody starts out hitting bullseyes. Nobody. And we're kind of good at the I'm okay today part. Are you okay yesterday? Are you okay yesterday? Today. The person I am today will not be obsolete as I continue to evolve. So yesterday's person's not obsolete either. You know what yesterday's person? Today's person as I evolve is You know who I am right now in my evolution? I'm a guide. I'm my own guide. Don't do this. Do this. Take a pinch of that. Add a pinch of this. I'm my own guide now. I can already tell my evolving self the goods and the bads, the do's and the don'ts, the warnings. The version of me that was my soulmate wasn't an idiot. He was a nice, endearing guy trying to figure out things the best he could. That's who you were. We've kicked ourselves so hard and for so long and kept ourselves down for so long that we don't even, sometimes up just looks like normal. So you had blind spots. You know what? So does the current version of you. So I had blind spots. I'm better now, but I still have some. I probably won't realize those until later. I'll find those out later from my evolution and my guide. All I know is I deserve, for myself, I deserve my own attention. I deserve my own respect. I deserve to live without guilt and shame. Our yesterdays prepare us for tomorrow. They're not just here to haunt us. When we can love all the previous versions of ourselves, when we can love all things about our present version, even the parts we think aren't lovable presently, to love is to love all. When we make exceptions, we begin closing the pathways to love. I don't miss the old version of myself, but I'm glad I went through it. I don't want to skip steps on my journey. And some are painful, and some are awkward, and some were outright embarrassing. But they're steps I took. They mean just as much to me as my great qualities. Good stuff. There's nothing wrong with your old self as you're improving your new self. Give honor and strength and dignity to it. If you don't, your mental health suffers. So let's do a final giveaway for today with just beautiful day this morning. Thank you guys for being here, listening to this stuff as we preach to ourselves, as we learn together. Okay? So we're going to do the old 1 through 50. Give me a number 1 through 50. You can put up to 3 of them on your line at one time. 1 through 50. Give me a number. I want to send something to somebody out there. These new evolving people that are here every day. I'm so glad to see you guys here. Okay, Kim, we'll miss you more than you'll miss us. My bet. I'm still looking for the number that's in my chute here. I don't see it. I haven't seen it yet on my screen. I'm waiting for it to pop up on my screen. The first person to put this number on my screen that's in the chute, I'm going to be sending them 5 grams of something, of some good thrasher. 5 grams. So I'm waiting for the number. I still don't see it. I'm loving to see a bunch of new people here this morning, though. Congratulations. Be here tomorrow. We're going to do a Never Winner Before giveaway. If you've never won before, you'll have a really good chance tomorrow. Okay? I'm still looking. Nobody has said the number yet, David. I'm still looking. Where's this number? Who's going to say it first? I'm looking. I'm looking. I still haven't seen it. Good morning, Roger Klotz. Where? I'm still looking. No, nobody said it, bud. I haven't seen it. Flack King. I'm glad to see you here. You can put down up to 3 numbers at one time on a line. This is a long time. This is a good one. This number, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Or nobody likes it enough to put it on their line. Put it that way. Are you guys are almost ready for a hint? You guys are almost like Pops. Would you just give us a hint? How about, no, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. No, Marcelo, you can put more. No, I still haven't seen it on my screen. I'm waiting. This is a long one. Thank you for helping there, Herbie. I'm still waiting. No. I'm waiting. The answer is not alternator. I promise you. Between 1 and 50. I can't believe nobody has said this number yet. You guys are worn out. Big J said, Pops, my fingertips hurt. I'm out. I'm over it. Cobalt. Not only can Cobalt spell Q, but he can also say it's a 35, Pops. And you're right, it's a 35. Cobalt got it. Cobalt knows how to spell Q. He knows how many letters to put after it, standing in line. That was a good job being able to spell that too, Cobalt. And we're going to send you 5 grams of Thrasher. 5 grams of Thrasher. Cobalt, send me your address at the DetroitMushLab.net. Scroll down to the bottom of that. You'll find a contact place for me. Send me your address, and we'll get this mailed out to you today. All right? We haven't done our mail for today. And as you guys see in my earlier flex, we're pretty on top of the mail right now. Okay? So, we'll get that out to you. Hey, guys, thank you for being here today. I've had a wonderful, wonderful day. It feels like I'm stopping a little early, but maybe we're supposed to be at about 10:15. Wait a minute. Should I do one more giveaway? Yeah. Give me a number between 1 and 50. 1 and 50. Come on. You guys aren't going away. If you've won today already, I'm not going to send you another thing. Give me a number. 1 and 50. No, we'll do never winners tomorrow. It's already over. Game over. Satyr Wolf stepped in there, and he growled, and he took it with the 22. Satyr Wolf nailed it. He didn't even, you guys, sorry. Satyr Wolf, you're getting a 5 spot. I'll send you a 5E. Satyr, I'll send you a 5E if you send me your address E. Okay? Yeah. I don't have your address right now, so MB, Satyr Wolf, send me your address. Okay, that was a good way to kill the day. You guys go have a wonderful day. Take care of each other. Take care of your families. Do a good job at work. Be that person that everyone's, how come this guy's different than a lot of us? Oh, I'll tell you why. Because he always does what he said. He's impeccable. You can't upset him because he doesn't take anything personal. Assume? It's the last thing in the world a guy does. You ever notice that guy? He's always doing his best. We have a promotion coming up. Who should get it? Go have a wonderful day, you guys. Mr. Nice, Mr. Marmars, Benny Ben, Nipper, MVP, I'm glad to see you here. Marcus, how you doing, Doc? Vaggie, how are you, sweetie? Kyle, Flack King, Penny Pack, Cleany, Mushmouth. You're going down, bro. You're going down. I haven't even practiced, and I know I'm going to take you out. Badgie, everyone kiss your pets. You have a cute pet. I love Badgie's dog. Woody, Michael Brown, Nerdy, Matt, MVP, D. Anderson, Cat Meowzilla, Penny Pack, thank you, sweetie. Billy D. Dancer, glad to see you here. Lexington Felix, free, the ancient one. Tiffany, Mr. Marmars, Mike Buddy Ball, Shy. I got your book. I've signed it. I've already sent it. Well, it goes out today. I'll send you a picture. Thank you. Tree Stomp, I appreciate you very, very much, Corey. Tree Stump, QWERTY, Sandman, Deborah, CCS, MVP, David Umana, give your son a hug. QWERTY, Jason Wyatt, and Summer Wheat and Satter, and Anthony Hunt and Catzilla. Anthony made it here this morning. Good job. Mr. Phillips, Woody K, Big J, All Day, Herbie Von Werby, Wrench. Thanks for doing a great job for us, Herbs. Mr. Nice, Jesus Christ in Australia, Marmars. Green Table, Jolie, there's the girl. SSW, Dancer, Pilar. Flat King, Satterwolf, Mr. McFeely, I'm feeling it. Carlotta, Snail Trail. Justin, okay, Med Rosie. Hi, Justin. Paige, have a wonderful day. Send me that address. MVP, Cobalt, Tiffany. Glad to see you here, Tiff. Hags, Pops, Peace, Snap. SSW, Flat King. The Exception, Niffer. Yeah, you say hi to Jolie. Red Boy, 5280. More than half the day. Almost all day. Carlotta, Jimmy Max, Michael Patterson, Stewart, Flat King MVP, Mushy, Mike Buddy Ball, Silver Phoenix, and a Plasma Moon. I almost feel like, is that an album? Could be an album. Flat King, David Umana, Melissa, Pilar, Laura, have a divine day. David and Waz, and Dancer Waz. Was that came from my other shipping app though. Sorry, that was the app that we closed. R&R, Jesus Christ, Marcy, Big J, Stewart, Buddy, Melissa G, Herbie, Jake the Snake. No, I mean Jake the Cake. I did that accidentally. Jake the Cake, I'm glad you're here. Mushmouth, Satter, Jake, Melissa G, Jolie, Pops E, Peace E, Audi. You guys go have a wonderful, wonderful day. Yeah, it sure does, Crouching Tiger. Good one, Silver Phoenix. Pops, peace. Love each other. Cleanie! Cleanie on it. Cleanie. It's Slingshot, you guys. Cleanie! Ouch.